What's up, Fizzyheads? How's it going? Welcome back, and here we are looking at my latest how-to video. So, today, fucking hell, I started my fucking video with a so, and I hate that shit. Today is the video where I talk about my first how-to video, and honestly, I just want to talk about that, and I want to talk about all the branding related cleanup items that I did from the previous couple videos. So first, as promised, here is my first how-to video. Today we're going to talk about how to open a bottle of Pepsi and how to close it. First step is get yourself a fucking bottle of Pepsi right here. All right? And Pepsi's not paying me for this. No sponsorship. I just fucking like Pepsi. I love Coke more. I also like Pepsi a lot. So first thing, coming back to the whole thing. First thing you got to do is get yourself a bottle of Pepsi and identify where the fuck the cap is. If you're ever looking at it like this and you don't know where the cap is, you should just go kill yourself. Now, if you haven't killed yourself and you know because you're smart that you know where the bottle cap of the Pepsi is, you will know that it's right here. And what you want to do is honestly, the step is so simple. What you want to do is take one hand, put it on the body of the bottle, take the other hand, put it on the fucking cap of the bottle, and the position you want to put it on is whichever comes natural to you. All right? So that means you just go like that. I'm just kidding. If you do that, you're a fucking idiot. What you want to do is you want to just use your fingers and just get a grip on the bottle just like that. So you see? Like that. So just get a grip like that. Put your thumb fucking around like this and put your fingers on the rest of the item. And then you do that. And now what you want to do is you want to grip. So squeeze it. As you can see, my muscular fucking hand. You can grip it hard and twist in this motion, in the opposite motion. So you want to fucking unscrew with your top arm, so that's your right hand, and also unscrew with your left hand. So you going back here, you fucking screw it and you will feel it. And then you do that one more time. You just have a half turn and another half turn and maybe the last half turn. And then you can just use your fucking fingers to roll this cap up. And voila. It just comes up like that. And honestly, you see that's the cap. It's a hollow cap. And the grip that I was talking about, if you ever want to put it here, this is what that looks like. And this is so fucking easy. That's how you do it. And if you want to put the bottle cap, back on, just hold it with your fingers like this. You see that? Just put it back here and then just fucking twist it up and call it a day. This is not complicated at all. This takes about a fifth of a second to do, or maybe half a second. That's it. I suppose 1 second. But yeah, that's all. Just let your instincts flow, Don't make it so fucking complicated. And with those two actions, what you want to do is hold the bottle with one hand, hold the cap with the other, squeeze and rotate. Squeeze and rotate. And here off comes the bottle, and you want to put it back on. So you place the bottle on the cap on the bottle, place it on. You screw, making sure you hold it with your other hand. And with that, the bottle is fucking sealed up. As you can see, there is no fucking water leaking out, Pepsi leaking out, and I can just fucking shake it. And that pressure has built up a lot. The bottle is sealed and it's still not going to leak. It's not going to burst. All right. That is how you unscrew and screw back on a bottle cap. With that, my how-to video fucking is concluded. Now let's talk about all the things that I did in the branding, all the cleanup that I did in the branding real quick, because I want to remember that and I want to explain to you what I did exactly. As you know, in my branding cleanup, I made a list of items that I wanted cleaned up, and as I was working through it, I also figured out other items that I wanted to clean up along with the initial item. So I'll just go through it real quick here. The first thing I sorted out was the thumbnail. So the thumbnail that I had, I switched the text from black and white. Oh, I switched the text into black and white outline. So black text with white outline. And honestly, I like it. Surprisingly, I don't know if it's the final one, but I still like it for now. So it's good enough for me. The next thing, the in video, the logo. I removed the square background of the logo. So as you can see over here, the logo is right here somewhere. And it's so much smoother now. The fucking hand all around. So the logo is smooth. I like that. That cleanup is extremely well done. The next thing I did was change the font to black and red to black and white. Again, it was in the intro. If you saw the intro, it looks different. And that's good. Better, I think. And the songs, I sorted out songs. You know what? I sorted my music out, and now the music for the intro is good. The music for within this talk is also good, so I like it. And I think it's a good song. And I'll add more songs to it. I will add more songs to it and to the video just to create the vibe that I'm looking for, and just keep making that vibe better and better and better. Because that's what I'm doing here. In essence, is that I'm creating a vibe, an essence. Fizzy, you are an essence. You are a way of being. And that's what I'm doing with the audio. The next thing is attire. So on the attire, I haven't yet figured out how I want the hoodie to look or how I want the shirt to look. I think I'll give that more time in the coming up few videos. It's not one of the urgent things I want to do. I want to like maybe have a logo and a nice little shirt or a nice hoodie that I'm going to wear here. I want to have that hoodie, well designed and get myself one. So I want to wear it all the time. The next thing is I did was that I added music to the exit. The exit's nice. I think you'll like it. The banner. The next thing I did was the banner. For the banner, I updated the font again from black and red into black and white. So black font with white outline. And then the next thing I did was the audio. I wrote down the levels of the audio, and this was important because it is saving me so much time now. And because I record in different environments and different ways, I wrote down the audio levels that are acceptable to me for all the different setups that I'm doing. And just playing around with the audio was not fun, yet it was worth it. Extremely worth it, because again, audio is a big, if not the biggest part of creating a vibe that I'm looking for. So that's what happened, and I wrote down all the audio levels, and the audio levels are over here. Honestly, I don't know if this will help or not, but I might as well just go over it. So if I'm, audio levels are here. This is on OBS, all the audio levels. And if my laptop is outputting sound through its laptop speakers, then these are the audio levels that I have set to get a good recording that I like. And the audio levels are as follows. Mic volume is 0 dB. Background volume is with Spotify at the middle. Spotify's volume is at the middle section there. Then OBS's desktop audio volume is negative 40 dB for desktop audio 1, and desktop audio 2 is also negative 40 dB. That's the level I set it at. Then the next thing, intro music, I have set it, the media source 2, I have set it to negative 22.5 dB. Then moving on to the exit music, I have set that as well. That is media source 3. I have set that level to negative 22.5 dB. And then the next thing is I have to make sure to mute my speaker on my laptop, just so the same fucking things don't translate. The sounds from the laptop are not picked up by my mic. So that was those are the volume levels I have set for if my laptop's sound is coming through the speaker. Now, if I'm connected with my headphones, which is over here, I'm wearing them. If my headphones are connected to the laptop, then all the volume is the same. All the levels are the same, except for the background music, which is desktop audio 1 and desktop audio 2. The new level that I set it to is negative 15 dB. So that's negative 15 dB. And everything else is the same. Everything else remains the same. So those are the two settings that I record in. If basically the laptop, the sound comes from the laptop speakers, or if the sound comes through my headphones. Those are the levels I set for the audio. And this, the fact that I have it written down in a paper like this, and of course I'll transfer it over to the nice notebook, a better version that I can just see whenever I want as an instruction manual. It saved me so much time, and it is already saving me so much time because I now have instruction that I can just look at, change up my volume without having to really trial and error every single time, try every single time before recording. That's extremely good, helpful, saves me time, and as C has said, if something saves me time, I can get more customers with it. So that's kind of what I'm looking for over here. Because I have saved my time with this, I can output more content. So Fizzy, I can give you more videos with that because I have streamlined the process. Now it takes me less time to test recordings, which is great. The next thing I did for my branding improvement is moving back to the overall branding improvement talk. Is the next thing I did is that I added 8 to 10 seconds timer to the intro. So that's extremely good. I just automated that process. The intro plays and I have a timer set up. So like about a 10-second timer. So I just basically click the intro scene and then 10 seconds later, the intro just comes right back to me, which is fucking good. Phenomenal. I love it. Saves me a lot of time again. It's automated. And I'm looking to automate as many processes as I can because I'm doing this right now by myself for you, Fizzy. All of this is for you. Thank you, and you're welcome. Then I added audio fades, so the audio fades in and fades out. I've done that. I did that using Filmora, and because I did that fade feature using, I downloaded the song which I wanted to, which is basically I can use it like it's not copyright or anything. It's free usable songs. So I downloaded that song and then using Filmora I imported it in there, and on Filmora I added the fade features, so fading in and fading out for whichever parts I wanted to, and then I exported that as MP3 and then I put it in OBS as a media source file, and then I put it in at the right time at the intro. So now when I go to the intro, the audio fades in and then it fades out as needed. That was super effective. Extremely effective. Fades. These things like these little things like fades, setup, cleanup of the logo, and things like that really make me feel that, you know what, you have put in the effort, makes things look clean and professional. Even though the content is really simple right now, I like the fact that it's good to look at. And I'm happy with that. Alright, after the audio, I added the fading in and out of the text. And you know, what do I mean by that? I added this feature right here. It should show up. Ah, shit. Oh, it did show up. Yep, it's right there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the text just faded in, and now the text has faded out. I added that feature. It's super effective, super useful. I know I'm going to use it, especially because I'm going to be making how-to videos. For that, I will be using text fading in and fading out. And that list, I completed it. I took care of everything. And with that, all the things that I had to clean up for branding are cleaned up. And it is safe to say that... Oh, also the banner image I updated it. So yeah. Now, so it is safe to say that the branding of this channel is completed. For now, it is acceptable as it is. Maybe there's a couple things here and there that I'll update as I make more videos, and that's okay. As of now, the branding is complete, and you know, this is what, video number 36, so I guess by the video number 35, last video, it was done already. I'm just talking about it now. So by the 35th video, I have sorted out the branding, and things look good. Like literally, visually, they look good. The lighting is good, the setup is good, the branding is good. It doesn't look like a cheesy compilation of one of those fucking bad videos that you see which out there. It's great. You know, with this setup, Fizzy, I know you already love it. Like you're gonna like looking at it, and you already do that anyway. I know you don't look at your video every single video of the past, Fizzy. When you do though, you're gonna like what you see. That is the aim over here, right? Look at how fucking good your face looks right now because you figured out what beard style you want. Your clothes are okay. Background you sorted out. So on your phone you're walking around with the quality of the sound and everything. You actually like to hear yourself, and that is good. It's extremely important to us, Fizzy. Fizzy, to you and to me as well. It's extremely important that we at least like ourselves and what we produce and what we see. If we don't like ourselves, then it doesn't matter how many people like you, right? It's like the base minimum and the most important thing is if you like yourself. That must be a check mark. If you like yourself and no one else likes you, okay, fine. You can live with that. That's fine. You gave it your best shot and you keep giving your best shot. If you like yourself and other people like you, that is amazing. That is the holy grail, right? That's what you want. That's what everybody wants. That's ideal case scenario. Now, let's say you don't like yourself and people like you. Now you're stuck in a vicious cycle of having having to do what people say because they like what you do, but you don't like yourself, so you hate yourself and yet you keep doing things that you hate. That's fucked up, right? That is fucked up. You know that's fucked up. Anybody else watching this video knows that's fucked up. Now, the other possibility is if you don't like yourself and no one else likes you, that's also fucked up. In fact, it's better than the previous scenario that I said where you don't like yourself but people like you. It's still as bad though. It's still pretty fucking bad where you don't like yourself and nobody else likes you. Then you're just a fucking nobody that hates himself, right? So my point with this is so far the videos that we've made, we have worked on making sure that we produce something for you, Fizzy. We produce something for you that you like and you will like, and you don't mind taking a look at taking a look back at in the future. In the future when you take a look back at this video right now, you're not gonna be like, oh fuck this looks like shit. No, you're gonna be like, you know what? This is pretty fucking good. Because this is pretty fucking good, considering you bootstrapped the living fuck out of this operation. This is fucking great. And comparing to other YouTube channels out there, this is already better than a lot of channels out there that you've seen. And that is saying something because the channels you're about to conquer and the channels you're about to fucking beat, destroy, and I guess show up or conquer is the right word. Yeah, you're gonna conquer. Those channels will have to put up a fight against you if they have to survive. So here we are. We have made something that we like at least. Now we are gonna keep talking about. We're gonna keep refining our process in the content side of things. Now, Fizzy, we're gonna make things that you want to know and that you know already and want to share. And we're gonna figure out the format of that. What we're gonna say, we're gonna talk about our life. We're gonna talk about all the fucking shit that we did, all the decisions we had to make, all the tough shit, happy shit, sad shit, mad shit, angry shit, ambitious shit, every single shit that we've done and we are doing and we will be doing. We are going to we're going to create and refine that process of communicating that content and information to you, Fizzy, and to anybody else out there who wants to listen in. We're going to create that process and we're just going to share it. We're just going to keep creating it for you, Fizzy. It's all for you. Fizzy, you are the person we are making all of these things for. It's a fucking diary. I said it in the past. I said it. This is a diary. This is a journey to record how I make money, how I figure out how to make money. And I am refining. Now I'm going to refine the process of communicating that information and content to you, Fizzy. With that, my rant is over, and that's the last thing I wanted to talk about today. The moving on to the good thing, as staying true to the process. Moving on to the good thing, one good thing about myself. Let's take a look here. Okay, yeah, this is a nice one. Yeah, I'll just read it off because I have it written down over here. It's great how we feel sorry for people and we see the sadness, and that means that we empathize with people and their pain. And even further, it's even great for it's so great that how we just don't want to be sad, and how we don't want those people to be sad or stay in that state. And that shows that we have a character trait where we aspire to be great, and we aspire for those people to be great, for them and us not to be like them anymore. In fact, we want to get those people out of that sad state. We don't want to be in that sad state either, because we know what that feels like, right? Fuck. We don't want to be in that sad state when we see people like that, and at the same time, we don't want those people to be in that sad state either. That means what that translates into is when we see someone who's sad, we're like, holy fuck, we don't want to be that sad. We have ambition to keep making ourselves better. When we see someone who's sad, we tell them or we help them. We try to figure out a way so that we go to them and we're like, hey buddy, listen, I know you're sad. Tell me what the fuck can we do so you're not sad anymore. Let's get you the fuck out of here. And that shows, this attitude is a character trait which really shows that you empathize with people and you are ambitious. Your empathy turns into ambition, and that is just so great because sadness is all around us all the time. And to not be sad means you hate what you see. And because of that hate, you drive yourself to be better. You drive yourself to be something that is not what you hate. That's what you drive yourself towards. And you do the same with people. You get people who are sad in a state that is hateful for them and you don't want to be in either, and then you help them. At least you try as much as you can. You try to get them into a state that is something they don't hate. And that is, empathy and ambition. That's a character that's extremely good. That's fucking great. That makes us a leader, a great leader, I think. Definitely one of those things that makes us a great leader. The next thing that I want to talk about is the next video improvement. So now I am at a point where I think finally I cannot think of anything else to do except get into the streamlining of the content delivery. And I'm excited about that. I really am. Because, I'm done. I'm done playing around, sorting out the setup. I'm done sorting out the brand. Now I want to really streamline what content. I want to figure out what content I'm going to produce and I'm producing, and what questions I'm answering. So what I'll do for next video improvement? Here's what I'll do. I will list the questions that have been asked by someone who's close to me. Right? By someone who's very close to me. And that someone is A. So I'll list down those questions. And then over the next coming videos, I'm gonna answer each of those questions. And if there's any questions that anybody else who's watching that wants answered by me, then please comment them below so that I'll get to them. Yeah. So the next video improvement will be gathering up questions, I suppose. I don't know. And from that, I'll be able to find ways to talk about it. So yeah, I'll gather up. So the next video improvement is actually I'll gather up the questions from A and list them down, and all the things that I've helped and would like to help people in. With that being said, thank you for watching and listening. and we are on a journey of trying to figure out how this whole content delivery thing works. And I'm excited. I'm surprisingly excited about it. One by one from here, I know that as we answer questions, as we create better ways to document our journey, we will keep trying things that make us money. So, with that being said, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope all your dreams come true. Wishing you all the best in everything and anything that you do. God bless. Fizzyhead out.